Welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a minute, but I am going to catch everyone up to all the good things we have been doing over here. Hey, Shalonda, good to see you, girl. You were on time. I was not. My apologies, but it has been a minute, and I definitely just wanted to touch base with everyone, catch you up to speed with what's happening over here. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome to this video. This is the Gym Nation family. And all you have to do to become a part of it is to go ahead and subscribe. Also, you have to be, with the program, with the people. But if you check that box off, just go ahead and subscribe and you are part of the Gym Nation family. Hey, Savvy Soul. Oh, wait, have you Savvy Soul? Oh my goodness, Jar Abroad. Savvy Soul Jar Abroad. Soldier, like soldier. Oh, hey. Good to see you. Good to see you. I am happy to be back. Let me quickly catch everybody else up on. Some of y'all know because some of y'all are part of the Rain Society and the Gym Nation private community and all of that. But January 2nd launched our Locked In 28-day accountability group. And so from January 2nd to January 30th, we have been locked in. And not only do I coach people during the locked in session, I also participate. And so just coming off of that last week, it hasn't even been a full week. Last week, Friday was the official last day, but I had a couple of clients that ran over. So I've just wrapped that up. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Next up, we have the high probability trading only 8-week coaching program, right? So this is where I, along with another coach, got together and basically coached about 12 to 15, it might be like 13, 14 people on how to learn how to trade for discretionary income, trade stocks specifically. And so Tuesday was the graduation for that. So we actually went 9 weeks because we did a bonus week. And so Tuesday, everyone graduated, everyone got their certificates. So imagine running the 28-day accountability challenge simultaneously with running the 8-week high probability trading only coaching program while I'm also on a detox, y'all. I actually am the end of my detox should be this weekend. So literally I have to keep a hat on because I can't even color my hair during this time, completely ridding my body of toxins, have primarily had fruit and vegetables on a couple of occasions. I had seafood. But again, this weekend will be about a 6-week detox, maybe a little longer, 6.5 weeks. And so all of that has been happening, and why I have kind of not been on this side of social media, although I have been all over the Instagram, the Facebook, as well as the TikTok. So I am committed to coming back here at least once a week on a regular schedule or semi-regular schedule, because there's been a lot going on and I know we need to catch up on the lot that's been going on. So if you are in here, please go ahead. I think it's only a couple of us, but go ahead, hit the like button. If you are watching on the back end, go ahead, speed this video up, because I do want to touch on some of the things that I have been noticing within our community that has, again, me a little concerned, because people are shocked. There are still people who are shocked about what is happening with this, administration, and especially how fast things are happening. We should be over that shock. Should have been over that shock back in the summer of last year, when we started seeing things ramp up, and the type of intensity that was going to follow. So, some of the things that have me concerned are number one, that people are still believing that their jobs are safe. Um, I don't wish anyone a loss of a job, but I do want people to not rest on their laurels and to be proactively preparing to what the future can look like because again, we are just 1 year into a 4-year term, y'all. 1 year into a 4-year term, which means if all of these cuts have happened, if all of these job losses have occurred in this short amount of time, just prepare for what is to come, right? We also are not prepping and planning our children, the younger generation. We are not, there's still too many young people that would not know what to say should they get pulled over by a police officer or one of the Department of Homeland Security people. We still have not been having these conversations. We still have not been having the conversations with our families as to what to do should you get stopped and or pulled over, because it's happening more and more frequently. There are so many stories on social media of American citizens who have been detained, and not just for a day or two, for a couple of weeks before they were able to get released, which a lot of the stories that I've seen, they have eventually been released. But again, do you have someone that has your power of attorney? Do you have someone on alert to pick up your children or take care of your children, or your parents if you're taking care of your parents? If you need medication, like all of the things, does anyone even know what type of medication you need and how to get it to you? There are so many, and I'm using extremes like with getting picked up, but even if you're not picked up, if something happens where you have to leave your house, whatever it is, we are still lagging far behind in these conversations. I blame a lot of it on the churches because, quite honestly, I watch church online. I don't go as often as I should, or I won't even say that I should, that I used to, but I am very concerned about the quietness that is happening in our community. Like we are not being directed the way that I was talking to a senior citizen last week. And when I say senior citizen, she's in her 90s, but very astute, very smart, could talk to her all day. Child, I love her down. She was talking about the snowstorms that just happened in the South and how so many people lost power and had nowhere to go. And she was talking about how the churches used to be that place. The churches used to make sure that their communities were taken care of. So they knew who may not have enough, or lights may be out, or electricity may be out, or may not have enough to um, to feed their families. And they would have it organized so that if they needed to pick those people up and bring them to the church so they could be warm, kept warm and fed. These are members who are tithing. These are members who are dedicating their time to these churches. And she was explaining to me, because she used to be part of those committees. And she was like, there's people out here that have holes in their roofs that they can't afford to get fixed. And they have no place to go or no one to help them. All these cuts happening with FEMA and these other social organizations. And so I had this conversation with her this past weekend because she lives in the South and they got hit by a snowstorm, and she just had me laughing the whole time. But anyway, she was fine, but we were just talking about how things have changed. And I was sharing with her about even just the messages that the churches are sending out now. I get more that they're trying to go viral, right? With certain quotes and what I'll call it sounding like rappers in some way. versus strategy and directing us what to do, and then I see what's his name, Pastor Jamal Bryant, talking about, I guess someone tried to storm his church, right? We know that's going to start being a thing now, and this whole Don Lemon situation is giving them the authority to now start acting up. But the churches, I don't think, are doing the best job in getting us prepared for what's to come. And I've been saying this for over a year now. July 4th, 2026 is significant to them, very significant to them. And I just want us, while we still have time to prepare for whatever. Oh, I didn't even see the comments. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. Listen, I think you're talking about, I think you're, because I was just talking about the churches. So I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Yes, emergency preparedness. And absolutely. And I do believe that in addition to emergency preparedness from just a logistics standpoint, money makes the world go round. Listen, financially, we have to be prepared. We have to know how to, not only, if we have money, how to preserve it, right? And not get it taken away, because there's other things that I'm seeing, y'all. These laws that were once protections for us to keep our properties and keep our assets, they're going to, the same way they're trying to knock us down at our knees for these government jobs and federal jobs where we were able to excel and make, money at a significant, and have ownership and assets and things like that. The same way they're coming after that, they're coming after the people who already have property or who already have assets. And how are you protecting them? How are you protecting your investments? Are they diversified? Are they global? Or do you have money in different places so that, God forbid, the grid goes down here, you're okay for some time, right? And these are the things that I can't teach every week on this platform, but I do try my best to bring in experts to share as much as I can on my platforms so that we're not stuck. And if you are stuck, you know who to go to get unstuck. Because I'm not expecting everyone to know everything. You just can't, but you can know the direction. You can have a roadmap to get to where it is or who it is that you need to talk to should you need that information. Hey, Creative Flavors, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so my goal this week, now that I have some time, for those of you who are just tuning in, I'll quickly just recap. Your girl has been busy. January 2nd through the 30th, I hosted some of you know that I do a 28-day accountability cohort every so often. We just ended on the 30th. Well, kind of ended. I had a couple clients that went into the weekend. But I also do it myself. If y'all are not following me, I also have a travel community, and that was my challenge because I had let those social pages go dormant for 2025, and I just re-energized them. And I might have done a video on how much growth I've had. I'll do a separate video just talking about where I ended up later, but I've been focused on that and my clients. We also had the trading course, the high probability trading course. It was 8 weeks, which actually turned into 9. We ended up doing a bonus week that just ended. The graduation was on Tuesday. And then I'm on a detox. And so I have been trying to hyper focus on that. Can y'all see my skin looking a little, y'all don't look at the gray hair now, but y'all see my skin? I can't even wear earrings this week. Like, this week is the highest of the highstivity of my detox. So I can't even wear jewelry, earrings, necklace, anything. This is cotton as well. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month, y'all. And let's just take 5 seconds. Today is Trayvon Martin's birthday. He would have been 31 years old today. Let's just take 5 seconds, moment of silence in honor of that young king. And so, yes. So again, yes, you need to start posting. You need to start posting. And I'm going to talk about an opportunity. It won't be for everyone. But again, I do want to just share. For some of you may be new here, we are reopening the doors to the Rain Society, which is what I like to call our portal of greatness and access. It is where we come together to get ready for what's to come, right? We come together to get ready for what's to come. And I don't know everything. And I like to say, I know um, a little bit about a little bit, but I know a lot of people. I have been blessed to, my circle is pretty thick. And so I wanted to bring some of the people that I know, respect, and love that are for our community, want to see us win, want to see us make it on the other side, and maybe have a little insight and intel on, what's next. And so I want us to really just tonight focus on, I want you to think about, right? I want you to think about where you are in the process and get real with it, right? I have put together so many free resources. So over the holidays, I posted in this community, talked about it, went over it. There's a document that is still available now for free, what conversations you should be having with your family right now, today. Real conversations, not just, oh my goodness, you see what that man did today. Oh my god, like that. Let's stop with that. Let's stop with that. We know every day that there's gonna be something weird that comes from a weirdo, right? It's just that simple. And so instead of us focusing on that, focus on getting ready, getting prepared, and not always from a morbid sense, right? But we remember how they were able to come in and take what we've built away because we were not paying attention. History is known and prone to repeat itself. And so I don't want that to happen. And so I really just quickly kind of want to go over the Rain Society and say hi to the Rain Society members that are here. But there's a system and a format and a framework for me coming on here saying whatever I'm talking about, building communities wherever I'm building them. There's a formula and there's a system as to why the topics that are being discussed are being discussed. And if you look at all of my videos since November 10th, 2024, it will make perfect sense to you, right? You'll be like, yo, yo. You may not say yo, but that's a New Yorker right there, right? So you may be like, that girl, she got a direct line somewhere. So what I really want to do is just talk about the Rain Society tonight and go over all of the things that are available within the Rain Society and how community building or continuously building this community is a huge focus for me. It's like the top of the list. It may be number two. Like I think my health is number one, right? So as I'm detoxing and my skin is just looking a little spectacular, if I do say so myself. Detox, y'all. Make sure y'all get these toxins out of your bodies. I talked about that as well. Everything, almost everything that we have access to that has made life convenient for us is bad for us. Almost everything. And so in order to combat that, we need to detox. I went through opening my detox teas that I ordered from the Goddess Collection. I am also going to come back and do a whole nother video. It may not be live. I think I might just do a regular video on some of the Black businesses we should be supporting, not only this month, but throughout the year. But I'm going to try to get that up within the next few days. But back to the Rain Society. So for those of you that are new here, the Rain Society is a community where we are not waiting for permission. We are not sitting on the sidelines. We are not going to be caught off guard. We are, as y'all know, I like to say over here, being about that action. And so with Rain Society, this is what we've done already. I'm just going to go over everything that we've done already and give you insight as to some things that are to come. But so far, and this has been since September of 2025, we did an intensive 5-week financial strategy session with a wealth manager. We went over high yield investment opportunities, right? We went over generating reliable income streams. We went over learning how to invest like the wealthy. Instead of complaining about the wealthy, they are making it so easy for people to make money right now. Their people, because they believe we don't know what the heck is going on. They are making it so easy for them to make money. But there's a blueprint, there's a formula. So learning how to invest like the wealthy, learn asset multiplication. Oh goodness, multiplication. And I didn't even bring my water with me. And protection, because protecting your having assets without protection, right now in this day and age, you're a target. You're a target for all types of scams, flamalams. You're also a target for lots of other things that we don't want you to be a target for. And also global market shifts and pivots. I just talked about how are you protected globally, right? There are ways to protect yourself from a global perspective so that all your eggs are not into one basket. And I'm not even talking about people who have 7-figure incomes or 7-figure assets. I'm talking about any and everybody should have a method to protect whatever it is they have, their income. We also we have a whole session on how to navigate the changing world of AI and also how to implement. So there's a whole session on how and why AI is even here, because a lot of us are still fearful, and we also have ethical concerns about AI. But the one thing that I promise you, AI is not, the train has left the station, y'all. You can be upset with it. You can turn your back on it. It ain't going nowhere. So the best thing to do is to understand it, right? And then learn how to implement it in an ethical way for your benefit. We also The devil is a liar. I had to change to my to my hotspot. So I don't, whenever I try to educate my peoples, they try to come for us. But anyway, what was I saying? So a whole move and medical abroad workshop where we give not only tips but real life experiences on how to get residency in Panama, how to move to Ecuador. If you have um, children with special needs. What does that look like? Both the guest speaker for Panama and Ecuador have children, and each one of them have at least one with special needs. And so, how to also get medical work done in a foreign country. Because that's, again, we are so falling asleep on what is about to happen. So I'm in New York right now, right? And in New York, there is a whole nurses' strike. The nurses' strike, unfortunately, has been going on for a very, very, very long time with no end in sight. And I hope y'all can hear me. Um, and so there are people suffering. There are people not making it out of these hospitals. And I don't want that to be you. Give me 1 second. I just need to get my iPad because I don't know what is going on, y'all. I don't see y'all commenting. If you can hear me, can you just put a 1 in the chat, please? If anyone can hear me right now, just put a 1 in the chat. No, no one can hear me. You can't hear me? No? Let me go to my channel here because y'all are not responding, so that has me worried. Testing, testing. Oh, good, good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you, Savvy Soldier Abroad. Thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, so if it's medical attention that you need, that we put together a whole workshop with access to someone who not only moved abroad, but moved a family of 10 abroad, right? Legally, under retirement age, quicker than she thought it would happen. Someone else who saved the price of a BMW on getting medical work done abroad. Um, Someone else who was able, owns property here, was able to move to a whole nother country and bop around and figure out what would be best for her and her child, her neurodivergent child, and gave tips on how to do it as well. So again, we have a whole Move and Medical Abroad workshop. We also have a complimentary, so I have a Mexican residency resource guide, which was just updated in January with the latest information. You get a complimentary copy of that. It's specific for Mexican residency, but you'll also get a copy of the From Here to There resource guide, which includes 7 other countries like Costa Rica, Panama, Canada, South Africa, Portugal, and I'm missing someplace or two. But anyway, you get a complimentary guide for that because who wants to do all the research for all the places, especially when someone has already done the research for all the places? You just click them links, it takes you to the websites that you need to go to find out more information. You also get the Decode Your Talent, Design Your 5-Figure Income work boot camp, which is 5 days to get you to a whole profitable business. When I say 5 days, so I am not only a firm believer, but I know for sure it doesn't take 6 months to plan your business. It really doesn't, unless it's a brick or mortar, unless you're getting some type of property that you have to purchase. But if we're talking about using this whole digital world, y'all, a lot of y'all are just doing the most when it comes to planning and doing the least when it comes to executing. And so, me and my co-coach, we put together the Decode Your Talent Decode Your Talent and Design Your 5+ Figure Income boot camp. You get that. You also get a private membership. Oh, you also now get the 8 weeks to short-term trading. So the 8 weeks is the high probability trading only masterclass, where we walk you through learning how to understand charts, how to understand high probability zones, that where if you purchase at these prices or at these levels, the probability that you're going to make money in the short term, which is called swing trading, is very high, 70% and higher. And so we teach you not only how to trade, we teach you how to um, protect your capital so that if the trade doesn't go your way. But all of this is designed to get us ready to continue, no matter if you have a job now, you need to be learning how to generate income, period. Like generate additional income. You get access to our private range school community on School. You also get access to the Flawless Private Membership community, where we meet weekly via Zoom, on camera, off camera, it doesn't matter. And then once a month, we have a game night, because we have to throw in some fun. We have to have a good time through all of this. And this is why I don't panic through any of this. Like, I have so many people that I know that are just so nervous about what's going on. And they're nervous because they're not planning and or preparing. And I need us to plan and prepare. I need us to do this. The only reason I'm on this channel, the only reason I put these things together is because I need us to plan and prepare. Also, you get and this is a good one. This is a good one, especially right now. You get a 45-minute complimentary consultation with our advisor tax professional in the RAIN Society. He's offering a 45-minute complimentary consultation for you to go over whatever questions you have about your taxes or your investments and how to protect them. And if you have someone, like if you're just going to like an H&R Block or somebody who's not doing any type of itemization for you, you are probably going to the wrong place. That's all I'll say. Probably. And so, if you just want an extra set of eyes, you'll get that complimentary consultation. And he's been in the game for 20 years. So someone who knows what they're doing. And then you'll get the free, if anybody's looking to grow their social media fast, quick, without all the gimmicks, I should say, you don't have to dance. Listen, you don't have to dance. You don't really even have to have a face. None of my social media besides this one has my face. Yeah. One page has 143,000. Another one has 126 or 7,000. And another one has 76,000. And like I said, last year I was dormant, so I had lost a lot of people. The one that has 127,000, when I started on January 2nd, it had 72,000 followers. 72,000. I grew 50,000 followers in 28 days with the same strategy and framework I used to originally build these platforms. The one that now has 142, 45, when I started, it had 27,000 followers. I started January 2nd with a dormant page that had 27,000 followers that now has 140, I'll tell you right now, has 140, 148,000. I can't even keep up. I don't check the numbers because I know what I'm doing is going to work. So I don't check them every day. This channel or this page on January 2nd had 27,000 followers. 27,000, which now has 148,000. But this isn't the first time I've done this. I've grown pages for other people, other companies, I should say, mostly companies. And I've grown pages for me just because I want to, and because I think it's timely and it's necessary. And in addition, let me see, I like to show this, and y'all listen. It's not to flex, but I do like a good old, when a signal that God is telling you what you're doing, you're supposed to be doing. And so I want to show you. Here we go. I'm going to open this and I'm going to share this. These are just some of the people who have been acknowledging my work in the past 28 days. Oscar Award winner Viola Davis, Emmy Award winner Keenan Ivory Wayans, thespian and Hollywood Walk of Fame recipient Auntie Jennifer Lewis, Sabrina Fulton, rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. Sabrina Fulton is Trayvon Martin's mother. One of my favorite comedians, she's also a singer. Her name is Indescribable. She came out, one of the viral songs is them BBLs killing them and the thighs don't match. Like, love her. And so this was an older number. So I think this is saying I had 115,000 net new followers. This is old based on, on today. What days was this, the 30-day? Yeah. So this was the 30-day Instagram. So I went up 115.8 thousand net followers in 28 days. So again, everybody who has any desire to start a business, start even if it's selling digital products, even if it's selling consultations, if it's baking cakes, whatever it is, should have a social media presence. And in order to make money off of that social media presence, you have to have an audience, right? And so I help people get audiences. And so I will be sharing 2 of my students. I'm just waiting for them to give me the final tallies. And I need to verify. I will be sharing 2 of my students' updates for this last challenge. But saying all that to say, if you're a member of the RAIN Society, we're doing another cohort, but it's social media only focused. Usually when I do the 28-day challenges, it could be based on anything. So if you want to get a certificate, if you want to lose weight, whatever that 28-day strategy is, that's usually, you can come in with anything. The one coming up in March, starting the first week in March, will be social media focused only. So if anyone is interested, did I already post that? I may have already posted that. I'm not sure, but I will be posting that in my community tab, as well as it's called Slay 2026. And that's what we're going to do. Slay simply means Strategic Life Alliance Accountability. So it's Strategic Life Alliance and Accountability in 2026. We don't have that much time to play no more. Like, we have to stay in strategy. We have to stay woke. How about that? We have to stay woke. And so what I am going to do just for the month of February, not the whole month, excuse me, for the next week in February for Black History Month, everything that you got, we sell separately. And when I say sell separately, you can buy the courses separately. But to get more bang for your buck, right? And to give you all of the tools in different areas. Oh, I didn't even mention the new things that we have coming. I haven't mentioned even to the RAIN Society, but 2 of the new things that you will be getting. And this everything ain't gonna be up for everybody. But one of the things is a comprehensive, how can I say it? Ancestors Guide to Medicinal Health. So it's actually ready to be posted. I just need to post it I need everybody. So I told you we just finished the trainings. And so it will probably be the middle of this month that I will upload the, it's not the official term, but think Ancestors Guide to Medicinal Health. And it will have not every, but many herbs, many concoctions that kept us healthy, kept us, if we did catch something, got rid of it. And so I don't know if y'all know, but I've spent a lot of time in the South this past summer. I even posted from the Gullah Museum in Georgetown, South Carolina, attended the Gullah Festival in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and spoken to many of our ancestors. And so saying all that to say, I'm almost finished compiling the Ancestors Guide to Medicinal Health. That will be complimentary for anybody in the RAIN Society. And then we're gonna have conversations about, energy. And if you saw the movie Sinners, many of us we have our blindfolds on right now. And so again, everything's not for everybody. I'm not even going to battle anybody. If you are so into the Bible and church and you think energy and numbers or things like that go against you, God bless you. You don't need to be part of it. But however, I told y'all I know a little bit of things about a little bit of things, and I've seen some things. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So those are the next two things that will be part of the RAIN Society. And the beautiful thing about the RAIN Society, we're going to keep building. We're going to keep building on it with information, and it's going to be a complete portal. Right now, the portal exists within the Beacons platform, Beacons AI platform, as well as the school community. So you have access in two places. School is where we communicate whenever we want. If you want to post something, if you see something and you want to say something, put it in school, SKOOL. That comes with your membership. And I'll just go ahead. I believe I didn't put it in the chat, but if I didn't put it in the chat, it's easy to get. It's a bit.ly link. Oh, and what I was going to say, the first week, it's 10% off. So what's today? Today is Thursday. I'll go till next week, Friday, for the 10%. And the reason why, I really can't, because I pay people for their information. I pay people for their time. And so it's not like this is just Kim giving the information. This is, okay, I found the link. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. So anybody who wants to, and I'm going to get to the comments in a second. Give me 1 second. Oh, no, that's the sleigh. So anybody interested just in joining the social media challenge for March, we're also doing an accelerated. So if you are self-motivated and you don't need hand-holding, we're going to do a accelerated 4 weeks in 4 hours framework. So you can choose whichever one you want. It's one link. But if you're interested in joining SLAY accountability, and that's the challenge to build your social platform. Listen, I ain't going to try to spell accountability because I'm a mess up. So I just put the SLAY link in the chat, and then I'm going to put the RAIN Society. So if you're in the RAIN Society, if you join the RAIN Society this week, you will get the accountability complimentary. And here we go. And I literally do not play when it comes to us getting to the next level. Like, this is, I just posted something on my LinkedIn page, that a therapist that I interviewed back in 2020, she talked about, and it's probably still on my channel. Okay, and you have to use BHM 2026 for the 10% off. BHM 2026, and you get 10% off, and that's through Friday of next week. So today is, is that Friday the 13th? Oh, yes. So through Friday the 13th, you will get 10% off. After that, because I'm eating that 10%, like I said, we have one, two, three, four, five, maybe like 7 coaches already in there with more coming down the pike. And so, yeah, so I just put the link in for both the Soleil March. I promise you, it will probably make more sense if you can. Oh, and there's payment plans too. Like if you could, pick one of those payment things. But think about it. Instead of me, I don't have the time to do monthlies like on my own because people will come in, take the information, and then leave or try to, put in a charge back with your credit card company. I don't have time for that. If you want to be here, you are more than welcome and invited to be here. If you don't or can't, I totally understand, respect. But in however, I don't justify my prices because I over deliver on everything that I offer. For the price that you're getting, easily, I'm going to say 7 to 10 times in value. And so again, I just want us to come together to get ready. I don't always want to come in sounding like I'm doing a pitch or anything, but I want to provide opportunities to those who want opportunities. Right now we have about, I forgot how many members, but we have I forgot, let's just say 10 to 12 members in the Rain Society. It has been amazing. I have watched people grow substantially since September when they joined. And so everything from, starting businesses to moving abroad to financial growth or repositioning, having your money sitting in dormant accounts doing nothing and pivoting, and in a short amount of time, because the market is still on a trajectory and you still got a little bit of time, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. But knowing how to protect your assets. And so again, this is because I know some people, and some people have said yes to come together and help us out through what is going to get more trying, right? You also, there's some other free things in there that I probably didn't even talk about. But I am also going to, after the 1 week discount is over, because I'm not going to have the time in the next week. So probably next weekend, I'll do a webinar just explaining everything, but the discount will be gone by then, just full transparency. But let's just see what y'all are saying. Hold on. Oh, you told me. Oh, wow. Okay. Good. So you hear me. You have 4-year temporary Mexican residency. 4-year temporary residency in Mexico this year. You're going for me and you both, child. My residency ends in January, a year from now. I'm probably going to go in December to get my permanent. So congratulations. And I am absolutely going for Panama as well. That will be done this year. So congratulations to you. Go girl. Yeah, it's a humble flex for real. Like it's a humble flex. You'll look out for the link. Perfect. I put the links in. Hey, Christine, good to see you. Yes, Christine was part of one of my other 28-day challenges and I'm proud of you, girl. So proud of you. I know you don't like to tell your accomplishments, which, I'm all about celebrating, girl. I'm all about, the kids. I'm all about celebrating, but congratulations to you. I'm all about natural herbs and holistic medicinal health. Listen. I don't want to, so I'll wait till I finish my full detox, but the difference I feel already is absolutely, and I do usually during Lent, I'll do fruit and vegetables for that time frame. And then I'll do like water fasting here and there. But this was intentional. It was not in line with anything other than I needed to do it. Can I just tell y'all, this nail right here never grows for me. Never, ever. This one never grows. I've cut the other ones because I was doing something, but I kept this one because this one nail, I don't know why these two nails, maybe because these two nails are the hardest to grow. I don't have anything on my nails, nothing at all. When I tell you I'm so proud of this nail right here, and I know it's all because of the detox, all because of the detox and some of the herbs and stuff that I've been eating as well. The spiritual world impacts all we see in the natural world. Absolutely. But we have been so blindfolded. And we have been, I shared something in our private flawless meeting on Thursday of last week. I'm not going to share it here because I don't have time to argue with people. I don't want no weirdos commenting. Like I'm built different. I select I select the information because I just know what comes with if I share it. But I know for a fact that we are powerful. I also know how powerful we are as a collective. Once this information is accepted and we walk in tandem as a unit, I know exactly how powerful we are. So again, I put the links in. Oh, you're welcome, Christine. Listen, you did it. You did it. You committed. And that's the thing. And so, and I will also add the side note. I'll get comments. If you really cared about the people, you would do this for free. Go ahead and say it. I know there's going to be people. I ain't even going to respond. I'm really not. Like, so again, the one thing I will say about free, this is the only thing I'll say. Only thing I'll say about free. How many things have you signed up for free and never looked at again? How many things have you gone to for free and saw just how whack it was? Like how wiggity, 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 back in my New York, wiggity, wiggity, whack it was. I've been in this industry for a very long time. I know what cheap looks like, I know what free looks like, and I know how people respond to both. And I also know what my time is valued for, which is much higher than anything I charge for a 28-day challenge. Yeah. And so again, I absolutely want us to do what we can when we can. If there is something that I called out that you heard me go over that you want to get a la carte, right? You don't want to join the Rain Society, let me know. Put it in the comment section and I will send you a link for that. But I want us all to have opportunity. I want us all to be financially okay. There are things that these courthouses are doing intentionally. Someone else shared with me, was it yesterday or the day before? There are towns in the South that are purposely mapping out new highways to go through. Guess what parts of the city they're going through? Similar to what they're doing in like places like DC with, forcing people out of their jobs. Well, these highways will force us out of our homes through eminent domain, which means you're not going to make a lot of money. You're not going to make hardly any money, but they're strategic and they're doing these things intentionally. And it's not the first time, right? This ain't the first time. I did want y'all to see my shirt, y'all. Got on my Black History sweatshirt, Black owned business, Black everything, Black excellence, Black business, Black something, Black love. Anyway, happy Black History Month. But yeah, again, I do a lot of give back service and I don't talk about it. I learned a long time ago, you do a good deed, you throw it in the ocean. I don't need to share the stuff that I do. I do want to encourage anybody You know what? I'm going to come back and talk about that later. I don't want to overdo it. Hey, hola, LJ. LJ's another graduate of the 28-day challenge. It used to just be called the Plan Then Produce 28-day challenge, but we're getting real strategic moving on out. So it's called Slay 2026 right now, and it's the Strategic Life Alliance and Accountability Intensive. And so LJ is one of the people that she was part of the actual Move and Medical Abroad workshop. Yes. And so when she did the challenge, she was living in the States. Child, now she done left me behind. She done left me in this cold place called America. Let's see. The word tells me that we are to be handsomely compensated for our services we provide. Listen, the parable of the talents, my North Star, I should say. You know, God gives you gifts, and talents, he expects you to multiply them, right? But use them for good, right? Nobody's stealing, nobody's robbing. You multiplying them by using them for good. And so you're absolutely right. I totally agree with you on that. But I definitely, like I said, I am going to, now that the 28-day challenge is over, the next one doesn't start until March. It's that Friday in March, that first Friday. Is it the 5th or the 6th? It's either the 5th or the 6th. I just have my calendar. I told y'all I don't want my Wi-Fi messing up. Hold on. So it is March 6th. It's Friday, March 6th through March 27th is the 28 days. If anyone's interested in doing the 4-hour framework, just going over the process, the strategy, and then you do everything else on your own, that is taking place on February 21st from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is the same exact price because you're getting the same exact information. It's just one. There'll be a lot more accountability and hand-holding. The other one, you just learn the methods and the strategy and you go on about your business. And so I put those links in. I'll drop it one more time. I'll drop the rain. I don't see any more questions coming through, but if anybody has questions, I did want to go over. Let's just quickly look at the news of the day for those who are here, because I think that any day looking at the news is a day that we should be preparing to get ourselves together, like and be in community, be in a collective that cares about you. And my goal is just to continue to pile in information into the RAIN Society. And so, oops, this is the SLAY accountability. Let me just put SLAY in front. And like I said, if you join RAIN, then SLAY will come this time. This is the only time SLAY will come complimentary. Okay, so I do want to pull up what the news is saying, because the news has been newsing, y'all. And I haven't done a what a week in a minute, but let's just see. I hate going to certain channels, but let's just go here. Okay, let's talk about what's going on. Let's do a quick chitty chat about what is happening according to MSNBC now. Okay, so let's just see. Oh goodness, I haven't been on it for my choices. Oh, you're right. Okay, so, well, we know, I'm not even going to say this man's name. It is so disgusting. Like the fact that okay, let me just go on. So, yeah, Kamala's back. Anybody happy about that? Oh, but let's look at listen. I didn't even know this was here, but this new policy makes thousands of federal workers easier to fire. What is the policy? Creates new employment categories, allowing administration to remove high-ranking career officials accused of not implementing his agenda. They finalized a policy today that creates a new category. We talked about this back in 2024, early 2025, but now he signed it, right? He finalized it. The new rules set to be published by the Federal Register on Friday will affect approximately 55,000 positions. Guess. This is why I'm saying y'all may have a job today. The president will decide which roles fall within the new category via an executive order. This is according to the Office of OPM, which we know is agencies have already submitted their proposals of positions covered under the new rule, which isn't this supposed to be bipartisan? Isn't this supposed to be child? It says the OPM director added that the policy targets employees whose disagreements leads them to then try to actively thwart or undermine the execution of the president's priorities. Wow. Y'all better join the RAINN Society, y'all. Y'all better make moves like Christine and LJ. Y'all better listen. And I'm not saying everybody has to move out the country, but y'all need to be prepared for what's to come. Y'all need to be prepared to huddle up in community if you are staying in this country. Y'all need to prepare because this is not a game. And this is what started this. I am so nervous that too many of us are not prepared. We're just and we're not preparing the next generation. Let's see what else. Yeah, well, we already heard about the Kennedy Center possibly closing for 2 hours. And yeah, it's not for renovations. It's because just like the movie that came out this past weekend that bombed, even though they'll lie and say it didn't. People were pulling out left and right. Oh, yeah, and then the Washington Post had massive layoffs. But who's listening to them anyway, right? The federally controlled elections, he's trying to nationalize them. Yeah, we know that. Then we know about his billions lawsuits against all, and guess what? Okay, yeah, no, we're not. We're going to do a whole what a week. I'm just trying to see did anything else today happen that I'm not aware of. But yeah, I still believe that right now, in order to well, it'll be not just it'll be different forms of military. Yeah, there will be. I feel so bad when they're firing us left and right. But yeah, I'll do another. You know what? I might do. What's tomorrow? Friday. I might do a whole focus on the news tomorrow. Saturday is supposed to be brick. We're getting snow too. Saturday we have an extreme cold front coming. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So you know what? I'll do it on Saturday. I'll do a news review and what it means for us on Saturday. But again, I haven't been here for a while. I kind of missed it here. I did. I really did. I miss my community. I will, like I said, now that 2 of the biggest commitments are not happening right now. I have time for this platform. And I know, I'm not covering the stuff that will get pushed out. So I need everybody to comment, to like, to share, to do all the things because, a lot of these platforms are quite interesting these days. And so I just want to make sure that, we come together. Like I said, if there's 2 people here, I'm gonna still come on. If there's 5 people here, I'm gonna still come on. But I do need to focus a little bit more on this platform because this wasn't part of my 28-day strategy. It was my dormant accounts, which were TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So now I will put more attention over here and strategize more over here. But until then, I will start coming back. I'm gonna try to do twice a week, this week and then next week and then the week after. So there's a lot to catch up on. There's a lot more information that I want to share that is, not maybe as heavy, but some more tricks that I've learned, some more tips, some more hacks, and of course, more gems. And so I thank you, Gem Nation, for still riding, going on a year and a half strong. We gonna be all right. We are going to be all right. And so, Flawless Family, we're not gonna meet tonight. I'll send out an email later. Um, Wait a minute. Are you talking about? So I didn't see. I only saw the online. I saw Lauren Hill's performance. So are you talking about him with Mariah or something? That's the only thing I saw online. Yes, miss you guys, miss everyone. And so again, the Rain Society 10% discount, good through Friday of next week, which I forgot the date already, but through Friday the 13th, you'll get 10% off, but you get a whole host of, you get all the things. You get all the things and all the things to come. And so if you missed what I talked about, if then you could go ahead to the front and wait for this to post and then check out. I have a notebook in my hand and I went through everything that the Rain Society includes. On the red carpet. Look, okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Oh, Lord Jesus. We know I don't want to hear from him. That was Hakeem Jeffries on the MSN now. MS Now, I think it is. Yeah. But we'll come back. We'll do what a week, what a week. I'll try to post that late tonight, the date and the time. I'm going to look at my calendar, make sure I'm not double dipping. But again, thank you one, thank you all. I will be back more frequently, more regularly, at least through the month of February, which is my favorite month. Oh, this is actually, this is the 5th anniversary for Investing for Independence. I launched Investing for Independence in January of 2021. Our first live investing class was February 3rd, 2021. And so I just love coming to y'all in February with opportunities and yeah, I just love coming to y'all and sharing the little bit I know about the little bit I know. So anyway, but I am going to let y'all go. I'm going to go drink some water. My mouth is dry. There's the detox. The detox, child, this, I don't know what was up in me, but I could feel the difference. I could see the difference. And y'all detox, y'all. We're going to try to do a collective detox as well in the Rain Society, but I need to work that out since I'm just coming off of one as well. And if we can't do it together, we're going to get the formula of, I won't say formula, but strategy on safe detox methods. So anyway, all right. I've been talking long enough. Thank you, one and all, for joining. Saturday, we will be back in session. It will probably be Saturday evening, or no, Saturday afternoon. You know what? Let me not lie. I'm gonna post it in the community chat, and if you're on the email list, I'll send out an email. All right, y'all. Have a good night, and listen. And I said do this before July. Things are going to really change the second half of the year. Let's just get ready and let's not be blindsided. So, anyway, have a good night, everyone. Talk to you soon. Congratulations to everybody who's been about that action. Y'all, there's a lot of y'all in here, and I love it. Take care. Bye.